So the FDA really taking that unusual step here of endorsing vaccine mixing for boosters. What are they saying?
Yeah, I mean, you had the U.S. Drug Authority approving the Moderna vaccine as a booster for Americans aged 65 and over, along with those over 18 at higher risk. They also said any adult who'd received the Johnson & Johnson one-shot vaccine can get a booster 2 months after receiving their first dose, which is pretty aggressive. Alongside that, as you noted, they said that any of the 3 COVID vaccines authorised in the US, so that's Moderna's, the Pfizer-BioNTech shot and Johnson & Johnson's, could be given as a booster. Now, this shows the US is really doubling down on the booster program, given the uptick in cases and deaths that we've seen the past month or so. Most of those have been in unvaccinated people, with the US hitting a bit of a hesitancy wall since its initial rollout. But there have been breakthrough cases, and this is what this is targeting, especially in people who got their vaccinations early.
In the meantime, we're hearing that Apple has become just the latest big US company to up the ante on vaccinations and also testing for their workers.
Yeah, I mean, Apple has been quite cautious on the sort of vaccination mandate front, at least compared to some of the other tech companies, the airlines, some of the banks in the US. It's stopped short as yet of issuing a vaccine mandate for its employees. But on Wednesday, it did say it will compel uninoculated workers at the corporate offices to test for COVID every single time they enter an office. And this will apply to people who don't want to divulge their vaccine status to the company as well. Now, this comes as the US government really lasers in on its December 8 target for federal employees and, importantly, contractors to the government to be fully vaccinated against COVID. And of course, Apple sells a lot of products to the US government, so will potentially be affected by this mandate. And the US has also been pushing businesses with 100 or more employees, which obviously Apple is, to require vaccines or else really aggressively test unvaccinated staff.